In 2010, he was the most famous teenager on the planet. Millions of fans, sold-out arenas, a face on every magazine cover. But just a few years later, arrests, scandals, public meltdowns, and a career that seemed to be falling apart in real time. How did a small-town kid from Canada become a global superstar? And then almost lose everything? This is the rise and fall of Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was born in Stratford, Ontario, Canada. Raised by a single mother, Patty Millette, money was tight. He didn't grow up in luxury. He grew up with YouTube. At just 12 years old, Justin started posting videos of himself singing covers online. No big production, no fancy studio, just raw talent. One of those videos changed everything. Music executive Scooter Braun accidentally clicked on one of Justin's videos, and within months, Justin was flying to Atlanta, meeting Usher, and signing a record deal. The dream had officially begun. In 2009, Baby was released. It became one of the most watched videos in YouTube history. Teen girls screamed, boys copied his haircut. The world couldn't escape him. Justin Bieber wasn't just a singer. He was a global phenomenon. But there was one problem. He was only 15 years old. While other teenagers were going to school, Justin was touring the world. No privacy, no normal childhood, constant pressure. And the internet? It wasn't always kind. He was mocked. He was hated. He was turned into a meme. And that pressure began to show. By 2013, everything started to change. Justin's image shifted from sweet teen idol to reckless celebrity. There were reports of partying aggressive behavior, trouble with paparazzi legal issues. In 2014, he was arrested in Miami for DUI and drag racing. The mugshot went viral. Headlines called him out of control. The public turned on him. Suddenly, the same world that built him up was tearing him down. But behind the headlines was something deeper. Justin later admitted he was struggling with depression, anxiety, and substance abuse. He said he felt isolated, used, and lost. Fame had come too fast, too young, too intense, and he wasn't prepared for it. At one point, Justin confessed he was taking heavy drugs. He said his security would check his pulse at night to make sure he was still alive. He felt empty despite having everything: money, fame, success, but no peace. This was the real fall, not just career trouble, personal collapse. Then something shifted. Justin stepped away from the spotlight. He focused on his mental health. He leaned into faith. He married Hailey Baldwin in 2018. Instead of chasing headlines, he chose stability. In 2020, he released the album Changes, then Justice. He opened up publicly about Lyme disease, mental health, addiction recovery. The world began to see a different Justin, not the reckless teenager, but a man trying to heal. Justin Bieber's story isn't a simple rise and fall. It's a rise, a crash, and a rebuilding. He's not perfect, he's not scandal-free, but he survived something most child stars don't: the pressure, the hate, the collapse, and he's still here. Justin Bieber became famous before he even had the chance to grow up. The world watched him rise, the world watched him fall, and the world judged every mistake along the way. But maybe his story isn't just about scandal. Maybe it's about what happens when a child becomes a global brand, when fame replaces privacy, when pressure replaces normal life. He made mistakes, he lost control, he nearly lost himself, but he also stepped back. He faced his struggles, and he chose to rebuild. And that's something not every star survives. So the real question is, was Justin Bieber's fall inevitable, or was it the cost of growing up in front of the entire world? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think fame saved him, or nearly destroyed him? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy deep dives into the rise and fall of the world's biggest celebrities, make sure to subscribe to Gossipverse, because the next story might surprise you.